Hello, dear friends. This is the March 2020 horoscope for people who have their sun or rising sign in Scorpio. Welcome to this exciting month with such interesting transitions. And of course, we are beginning with the most important one, which is the ingression of Saturn in a new sign. It's exciting because it happens only once in 2.5 years, and it can totally change the type of rules we have to follow. Saturn will move to another life area for each of us, and it also means that there will be relief in another area. And I'm not saying that Saturn is bringing just challenges, but that's at least one of its sides. And for you, Scorpio, Saturn will no longer be in 3rd house, and instead it will transition into your 4th house. So from one side, there might be a relief when it comes to communication with other people, friendships, opportunities for traveling, and all kinds of communication with people. Now you can relax. Things can be a little easier without the presence of Saturn there. And by moving to your 4th house, Saturn may bring new type of rules when it comes to your home, your family, and communication with relatives as well. It means that you may need to be more organized, to be more structured, to follow some new type of principles and rules, maybe to work harder to achieve something at home, maybe something would need to be restored or restructured or fixed. So for property issues and solving them, this could be a quite interesting time. And keep in mind that Saturn will stay there for 2.5 years. So it's exciting. It won't be all of the time. We will have a short break when Saturn goes back to Capricorn for a while, but most of the time during the next couple of years, Saturn will trigger your 4th house. So more serious attention to home, family, and communication with relatives. The other key events during March are related to the aspects that Mars will have, and also the changing of directions of Mercury. It will be retrograde at the very beginning of the month, which means that we still need to be cautious for potential challenges with technical stuff, with documents, when it comes to communication and all types of things that are scheduled. But this will change after the 9th of March because Mercury will turn direct. And around the middle of the month, during the 2nd half of the month, things should go back to normal, meaning that we will have the green light for new projects, for the purchases we want to make, communication can improve, and life goes on. On the other side, Mars will keep us excited during the 2nd half of the month with 3 conjunctions. The first 2 are with Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn in your 3rd house. And it means that there could be quite interesting events when it comes to communication, opportunities for traveling and learning. Mars with Jupiter is an incredible positive combination that can increase your horizons, bring more knowledge in your life. It's a great time to travel, to explore new ideas, to start some new training that can help you. So overall, this is opportunity for expansion, starting new things and succeeding. On the other side, the conjunction between Mars and Pluto can be more complicated and can bring different layers. From the positive side, it's extremely empowering, bringing more strength, motivation to follow through, to complete some actions or to materialize your ideas also. You can be extra productive when it comes to learning or exploring some ideas. But there are also some potential challenges. Mars with Pluto can bring power struggles, difficulties in communication, and you need to be extremely careful during traveling, especially if you're driving a car. Such a combination brings higher risks for potential accidents, so please be careful. We'll discuss the exact days during the video, so please take some notes for that. And the other conjunction, the last one, would be between Mars and Saturn, but the interesting part is that it will happen right after the two planets ingress Aquarius, so it will trigger your 4th house. And this is the area of family, home, people that live together with you. From one side, there could be some challenges, there could be some kind of restrictions or limitations that you have to respect, but also you may work harder to achieve certain goal related to home and family stuff. It really depends on how we use the energy of those aspects, but the month can be extra productive, exciting, and interesting. As you can see, the major areas that are triggered for you, Scorpio, are 3rd and 4th house. Communication, traveling opportunities, ideas, friendships, and also home and family. I also included a list with the most positive and also the most challenging days during the month for your reference. You might want to write them down or make a screenshot. And while you do that, I would use the opportunity to present you a new project which is designed to help you make a difference in your life. This is a new membership platform which is called MarStrars DreamTeam, and it will give you access from your mobile phone on an app to the daily forecasts and also private Facebook group. The monthly presentations will be available, some other surprises, opportunities to join monthly webinars for one-on-one sessions. So check the link below for more information. And hopefully you made also notes with those days or screenshotted them, whatever works. And now we can move to the next part, in which we will go quickly through the key events during the month, and we'll mention which are the life areas that are triggered for you. We begin this journey with the 3rd of March and with a challenging aspect. Venus in 6th house with Saturn in 3rd house. You need to be more careful with communication, especially business communication. There might be some things that are not very appropriate or not very clear, or something that doesn't work as you have planned, especially communication with women or negotiations, business negotiations, and anything that includes traveling. There could be some kind of frustration in those areas. Then we get to a different picture. On the 4th of March, Mercury retrograde is going back to your 4th house, and for a couple of days it will be there, which means that you need to be careful with communication with family, with some documents which include properties, and overall things that you are scheduling at home. Not a very challenging position, of course, and it would be temporary, but keep it in mind. The other ingression is the one which is very positive. Venus is ingressing Taurus and your 7th house, which is extremely beneficial and can be very nice when it comes to relationships, partnerships, communicating with close people, and also improving the emotional connection. And also it's interesting that Mercury retrograde will have a positive aspect with Venus at that time. And this can bring you some kind of positive opportunities to restart connections from the past, or to meet people from the past, or fix some past issues and find some compromises. Then on the 8th of March, we have two conjunctions at the same time. The Sun with Neptune in 5th house, which can bring so much more romance and emotions and tenderness and incredible inspiration and creativity. Amazing combination. But the trick is that sometimes it may also bring unclear, messy, complicated situations. Usually it's related to some kind of idealization or some kind of unrealistic expectations. So prepare for the positives of the aspect, but just keep in mind that things might be a little bit messy or not so realistic. The other aspect is the conjunction between Venus and Uranus in your 7th house, which can bring you surprises and positive events and some kind of changes that you are not expecting related to partnerships and other people. You might surprise them, they can surprise you. It could be exciting, it can be something new. Also, this is a great aspect for new dates and meeting new exciting partners. Then on the 9th of March, we have two major events. First of all, Mercury will go direct, which from one side is very positive because things are about to go back to normal. When it comes to the new plans, the new projects, we have the green light. Also for purchases, communication can improve. So it's the normal life. But specifically on the 9th, we have to be extra careful. Those transitioning points between one phase to another are also very strong. And we can expect some complications or something which is kind of unpredictable. So make sure to prepare for those surprises and just avoid some really important decisions. The other event on this day is the full moon, which triggers your 11th and 5th house. It's about your desires, creative projects, your future vision, and all kinds of group activities. Do you need to change something when it comes to friends, your communication, your desires, creativity, kids? These are the topics that are the most important. Then on the 11th of March, we have one of the most positive aspects during the month between Jupiter in 3rd house and the Sun in your 5th house. This can bring you some new ideas, especially the creative type of ideas if you need them, and in my experience we all need them. But anyways, you can feel encouraged, you may feel positive to take action, to take certain risks when it comes to your desires and your new ideas. This could be great for meeting new people, even for falling in love, and also for opportunities to travel. Then on the 14th, we have two aspects, positive aspects that trigger the same two houses. The Sun in your 5th house will connect with Pluto in 3rd house, and this can be very empowering, can bring you lots of passion and motivation to take action, especially related to some ideas that you may have. The other one is between Mars in 3rd house and Neptune in 5th house, and this one would bring more intuition, more creativity, more inspiration, just knowing what's the right direction, what do you need to do. Again, taking action related to your ideas and inspiration and creativity. Those are the major themes. Then on the 16th of March, Mercury is ingressing your 5th house, and this is important because this is the area where Mercury was retrograde earlier. And this can allow you to fix some of the potential challenges while Mercury was retrograde, to find some solutions, or overall to change your perspectives and your plans, especially when it comes to creativity, your children, your hobbies, and of course, your love. Then on the 19th, we have another positive aspect between the Sun in 5th and Saturn in 3rd house. This one can help you to be very logical when it comes to new ideas or any type of creative ideas. You can make a plan, you can prioritize things, and also you can achieve some tangible results. Later during the day, the Sun will ingress your 6th house. And for the next month, the focus is shifting more to work, responsibilities. You can take some action, you may enjoy more this process, and you can also have some practical results, especially when it comes to work and business. On the 20th of March, we have the positive conjunction between Mars and Jupiter in your 3rd house. Great combination for traveling, for learning, for starting something new related to those areas. Also initiating some new contacts with people who may support you or may help you or provide some kind of guidance, and generally just inspiration to focus on some small things that eventually can get you to your long-term goal. On the 21st of March, we have the biggest event, Saturn ingressing your 4th house. We kind of talked about it. So the major thing you have to prepare are new type of rules and more focus on family, home, and communication, connection with relatives. There could be a testing period. There might be things that you need to overcome, but also this can allow you to be more organized and to achieve some practical results in this area. On the 22nd, two positive aspects triggering 5th and 7th house. Venus in 7th with Neptune in 5th can bring romance, can bring positive feelings, emotional connection, also more creativity and deeper feelings when communicating with your partner. On the other side, Uranus in 7th house with Mercury in 5th house can bring some new ideas, inspiration, creativity, insights that may come from other people that can also be very valuable. And on the 23rd of March, we have this explosive combination between Mars and Pluto in your 3rd house. The challenging side. Be careful for possible confrontations when communicating with people. Also, if you are planning to travel, be very careful, especially with cars. On the positive side, this combination can bring incredible power and strength and desire to take action related to some important ideas. More confidence, you may be very powerful when negotiating, especially if you need more strength and to use more force. This aspect can be amazing. And on the 24th comes the new beginning with the new moon in your 6th house. Opportunity to start new things, especially career-wise or related to your health. It's just a new cycle. And with every new cycle, we can start new things and they may grow in the future. So on this day and in the following few days, I would highly recommend you to concentrate on the goals, on the things you want to achieve when it comes to your career, your productivity, and your health. On the 28th, Venus in 7th house will have a positive aspect with Pluto and Jupiter in 3rd house. Great time to meet new people for some successful negotiations, for traveling with partners, for receiving some advices from other people, and of course, meeting new potential partners. There could be success, there could be empowerment, there could be new ideas, there could be deeper emotions. So on many levels, you may experience the benefits of those aspects. And on the 30th of March, Mars will ingress your 4th house, bringing more focus to your home, to your family. Maybe you need to do something at home. Sometimes with Mars in 4th house, we also need to recharge. We need to stay more at home to allow ourselves to recharge. And here the most important part is that on the very next day, Mars is joining Saturn in your 4th house. And as we already said, this could be a tricky combination. From one side, there could be some kind of challenges, some limitations, some kind of things you need to overcome at home. So be patient, and at the same time, if you need to fix something, work on something, prepare or repair or fix it, this aspect can help you to be more focused, more organized, more patient. And with hard work and efforts, this aspect can really bring you great results. So those are the key events during the month. As you can see, the major influences are related to your 3rd and 4th house. Communication, friends, ideas, traveling, learning, and home and family. Those are the biggest shifts of the month for you, Scorpio. Don't forget, if you want to make a difference, join us at MarStrars Dream Team. The link is below and you can see the different options available there. Thank you so much for your time and I'll see you very soon.